with that. Sheer force beam, and you say I might be fire, but I'm spicy as can be, and I'm spitting like a pneumo. What you talking about? Cut from the future, like a Mayan leaf, top horizon, I'm T. Lando, Genie, NATO, Therian, set a mock cool like the Mandarin. Two bands making choice tactics, or for the style, you can say that I'm a goddamn Galarian. Yeah, saying true when my fans brewed up a sample. Banerican, Jerry Ann, sipping on my sand brew. So much dirty Sprite, you can say I'm jams. You'll never get it, cause he never been a good example. Invisible like a man, bitch, I never been around like I'm dad, but I'm coming back home. Then everyone goes, oh no, dad's home. Here comes yet another dono from Castles, shifting in the gear like I'm Jawbull. Strong jaw crunch on these motherfuckers looking for a brawl like Declan. Better deck all the people that got me with the claw. We ain't taking any draws like you a winner or a goner. Like all the times he'd have lost 2 miles and his daughter. Send you to the jungle like I'm General Rusha. Just left but we still next up. Crimson out, could trace the way I be hitting you with thunder. Bug spirit swarming you with honey, get your money up. Slop chucking cannonballs, murdering your grandson. David, well I guess that he's blessed as a real one. Talk about the grub, bussin'. Put up to the club, muffin. Who's on a DJ? Spunky. What he gonna do? He done it. Bitch, I'm like Gazer the way I be luckin'. But I ain't toasty cause I'm not a dumb shit. Not like Lawrence, I don't be running. Not like Nickel, I don't be spending. Not like Zenith, I'm not complaining. Not like Marissa, I'm not K-fanning. Not like Jason, I don't be gaming. Not like Tasty, wait, I am Tasty. I am Tasty. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Chat Makes a Pokemon Fan Game. How's everybody doing? Woo! Let's get the music running. Make sure it's, there we go. Turn it down on my end. Yo, what's up, Tough? How you doing, man? How you doing, Tough? Been a while, Tough. Alright, let's go ahead and full screen chat here so I'll be able to see you guys. Nice. You look like you took 10 years in a single night shift. What the fuck happened to you? What are you talking about? What do you mean? Yeah, I really got nothing to do for the next couple hours, so I'm gonna just stick around for once. Hell yeah, I'm all mad. I'm happy, bro. Sounds good. Okay, guys. I haven't even put out stream yet, so let me put out stream real quick. Chat. Live chat makes a Pokemon fan game. Boop. Hell yeah. Alright, guys. How's everybody doing today? Who the fuck is this guy? Go ahead and chat with me for a minute. I have no clue what's wrong with the ears. I'll look at the back sprite and compare them. Does anybody here play PokeNG? I've never heard of PokeNG. How are you, Tasty? I'm okay. I'm okay, yeah. Freak, anyways, back to freezing my ass off at track. Thanks for popping in, Nickel. You better have liked the stream. Random Profile, how you doing, man? I don't even have to... I can look at chat up here. Actually... Let's go. That? Even lower? Badass. I wish I had it like this before. Yo, I don't know why I've had my camera above me. I could have just had it right in front of me. This is dope. This is so much better. Now I can just read chat by looking right at you guys. The King Grab back sprite is the same. I feel like it's different. Like the angle's different. When's the Discord Gym Challenge happening? I didn't set that up, Molten Madman. That was never my idea. Fire setup. I like my background. My background's cool. My head covers a blank space, which is like perfect. And then I got the straw hat flag, my straw hat in the corner there. It's okay. Gotta go out Zenith. Yeah, Zenith is the one who kind of takes care of that. Bald Tasty. I am not bald. I have hair. It's real hair. I'm just kidding, guys. I am bald. You ready? Oh. Oh. I've worn this wig for so long that I can't pull my hair out. I'm actually bald.
Straw's way better than mine. I got this Temu ass straw hat. The straw hat's pretty cool. Here, let me go grab it real quick. Always knew Tasty was bald. Not Tasty, don't worry, my hairline is a walking McDonald's advertisement. Are you serious? I got a pretty good hairline. There's nothing wrong with having a widow's peak, Molten. Nothing wrong with it. Dancing around, don't do the prison break. Neither me or Nickel can make it to write out characters tonight. We're not doing it. The straw hat's dope. The straw hat. I love it. It looks just like Luffy's, not gonna lie. It's like more of a realistic looking one. But yeah. You're gonna do trainers this stream? Is that all you care about, Cactus? What's with the music? Is there no music playing? Or is it too loud? It's been too loud, hasn't it? Sorry guys, that music was probably really loud. I love this straw hat. The music volume, was it really bad? 100% do James Steele stuff. You know, James Steele, who the fuck made that guy? Like, who made the original James? Straw hat back. Friday is my official 1-year anniversary of being a Discord member in CMG. That's fucking awesome, dude. Yo, what's up, Leo? How you doing, dog? How you doing? Alright. We're gonna be doing different stuff today. We're finally fucking done with Kitten BC. Like, finally. It took ages, but Kitten BC is fully mapped now. Let me go ahead and show you what the fuck. Where's my monitor at? Boop. Thank you. Kitten BC is finally finished, guys. I gotta keep... Yeah, it's gonna close. Let's go ahead and pull it up real quick. Wada bam! Look at that! It's all finished. It took ages. But we're finally done. Everything. We got the greenhouse up here. We got the courthouse. We got the prison up here. I decided to add some water. Now, keep in mind, this is black, like this is blank right here, but the player's not gonna be able. Excuse me. The player's not gonna be able to see any of this, so it doesn't really matter. The prison is mainly an inside thing, not an outside thing. It's not supposed to be a huge skeptical on the outside. It is just a prison after all. And, you know, houses are so big it appears small. I mean, the houses are pretty tiny. Or small in the grand scheme of the map. This is zoomed out all the way. Look at this. Tasty, tell chat how much you can see up the Spot Tillo building AJ spent ages on. Yo, Stokes TikTok edits. How you doing, bro? I'm gonna call you Stokes. I'll just call you Stokes. I don't want to say TikTok edits all the time. How you doing, man? Welcome to Chat Makes a Fan Game. Hinton BC is huge. Yeah! Yes, it is fucking ginormous. Do you guys want to see it in game? And I have the custom Kenton BC music too. That Muffin made. It works, it's in game. Yeah. This is lagging bad in VC a few days ago. I managed to fix a lot of that lag. Let's go ahead and I'll turn on the background music, turn up desktop audio so you guys can hear the Kenton BC music for when we jump in here. Might also hear Discord pings, unfortunately. Alright. Did you fix the lag? Yes. I fixed a lot of it. So this is Kenton BC. No, it's not. This is Route 28. You guys can hear all the sounds, right? Should be able to. Let me know if it's too loud or too quiet. But this is the tunnel that takes you to Kenton BC. Bro made the code lag us on purpose to be amazed that it doesn't anymore. Oh no, it's still a bit slow. Like, if I put up on speed up, it's a little slow. But as you can see, there's moving cars that move around the map. And they stop when the light turns red. When the light turns green, they will move on. Come on, turn green light. Turn green. Discord ping. Yeah, whatever. For whatever reason, the light ain't turning green. There it goes. It took a minute. But yeah, the cars move around the map. They all take different paths. You can't cross the crosswalk when the light's red or when the light's green. But the light doesn't stay green for that long. It really only stays green for a couple seconds. And then it stays red most of the time. But this is Kenton, BC, guys. Move through here. Move through here. This is the shopping district. I heard the ping and went to my Discord tab to check it out. This is the shopping district. I split it into a different map so there's less lag. Bada boom. There's the cheese truck. This is how you can buff Burfly, because Burfly is kind of bad right now. It's the TM shop. Souvenir shop. This is epic. I'm glad you think it's epic. That's the berry shop. Music store. Greenhouse. These buildings down here you can't really go to. You can't really see the custom Spotzilla building. And yeah, this is the custom music for Kenton, BC. That's the Pokeball shop. This is the tech store. That's where you buy the PC for your apartments. We also got a furniture store right here where you buy the furniture for your apartments. This is the library. You can kind of walk on weird tiles as of now. It's a little iffy. There's also something cool I need to show you guys. I don't even need to exit the building over there. Or the shopping district, because well, when the light turns green, I said your music goes hard, Muffin. Yeah, Muffin made this. Muffin's really good at what he does. But if we do this real quick, go over here. HC, please stop pinging me. The train station. You can go from one side of Kenton, BC to the other just by hopping on the train. It'll take you all the way to the other side of Kenton, BC. Boom. Look at that. Now we're in the housing district. Lights green, can't cross the road. Low taper fade. Yo, Akai guy, how you doing, man? Boom, now we're in the housing district of Kenton, BC. We got apartments right here, an apartment building there, and then apartments down below. I'm gonna go ahead and go up here, though. Why does it look so sick? Because I spent a lot of time and effort into it. That's why it looks so sick. But, I'm just gonna cross the road, I don't care. I'm in debug mode. If we go up here, this is how we get to the greenhouse, where the president lives. Bada boom. We got Tropius right here. This is the presidential building, the greenhouse, you can say. Jaywalking in my Pokemon game. Nice. Also, guys, is my mic going through good? Do I need to turn it up some? It'd be nice if I could talk quieter, so I'll turn it up just a tiny bit. Woo. Do you like it, Shady Cleric? I spent a lot of time on this. It's been a lot of time on this. But yep, let's go ahead. So now we have entered the corporate building section. We got the Pokemon League right here. Pokemon League. We got the bank building. The golf building. That's the hotel. This is the developer building. And then we got Pokephone building right here. Now, I'm gonna just, like, kind of go through everything here. That's not supposed to be there. It's fine. The player can't really see it anyways. I'm just gonna kind of phase through everything. Jaywalking. That's funny, HD. But we can go ahead and go up here. This is where the courthouse is. Right here. There's also a little garden area behind the courthouse too. Right here. Not a garden. It's more like a park. I don't really know what it is. Displaying godly powers to face the reality. I want to live there? Yeah, it'd be pretty cool. Where's GameStop? It's called Game Go and it's somewhere. I already passed it a while ago. And then boom. Right here. We have the prison. Also, another thing that I want to show off to you guys real quick. Gotta be the most impressive place I've seen in a Pokemon game, official or fan-made. I agree, Molten Madman. I really agree with that statement. So I do gotta show off something to you guys. So obviously the president's here now, rather than Russia. But I haven't changed any of the dialogue. Gamalicus actually just finished that dialogue. It's called Game Go. It is called Game Go. Give me just a second. I'm gonna let Gamalicus know. Streaming right now. Send it in bits, since all the dialogue goes in a difference of text coming. Okay. Ooh, we're good, we're good. I didn't even need to close that. So I do need to show off something to you guys real quick. Y'all changed the waifu on the intro. Why? Because it didn't make sense. It'd make more sense that the president was there. G3 sprite in game is so cool. Hell yeah. So I have something really cool. I spent a lot of time last night working on this, so I want to know what you guys think. I need a yay or nay for this. Throughout the game, there is now something different with every single cutscene and event and talking to important NPCs. There are now facial expressions that pop up above. We spent a lot of time working on these. Yay. There's a lot of funny ones. Some of them are bugged out. I gotta fix some of them. But there is a lot of funny ones, especially with Professor Jumpscare. So let's go ahead and go to that real quick. Professor Jumpscare. Did I scare ya? So like, as we talk to him, you mean to tell me you don't have a Pokemon? Follow me to my lab. There's a lot of funny ones in here. Very stern face. Can I get a number 9 extra large? And then he goes on that like SpongeBob thing. But yeah. A lot of, and then look, the worker has just like a really face. Welcome to Donamon's. May I take your order? Ooh, get him the starter special. Yo, Shroom, I'm showing off something really cool. Let's go ahead and choose our starter real quick. I'm gonna speed up through this. Oh, thank you. Doesn't really matter what starter I choose. The Whippy. I'm not keeping this anyways. Wait, you're not gonna eat it? They're so good. And then look, Rival comes in. Walks over to us. He has his own custom kind of emotes. Let's go ahead and name him Douche. Interesting nickname. Thanks, I guess. Bye. And then look, the One Piece emote. No! Do you guys see that? The Anel face? If you guys didn't see that, you better scroll back. The Anel face. I did the Inaru face, y'all. But yeah. No! There's rocks in the way. Go, my Pokemon. I'll skip the battle. And then there's him smiling. Let's go back to the lab. I scrolled back. It was hilarious. The Inaru face goes so hard. So yeah. And then there's the Moyai face. On it, Professor. My boy's growing up. It's so good, y'all. Inaru. And now Inaru. I kind of go back and forth. So this one's really good. We kind of changed Impractical's personality to be really snarky. Ah! It's too strong. Connor, you need to go. Ah! And then look, he's gonna jump in. And then he has that snarky face. Yo, Nixa! A member for 1 month. I'm a simp for that fire starter. Let's go, Anixa. Thank you so much for the 1 month membership. You're the GOAT, bro. So yeah, Impractical's like really snarky, and I love it. The fact the Anel face was so big. I know, it's so funny. The Moyai face coming back again. There are tons of these faces. Tons and tons. We literally made over 100, y'all. 100 different. There's the nerd face. One of the people working on Pokerogue. Nixa, you're working on Pokerogue? So yeah. I'm gonna go show off a couple more of the events. That guy doesn't have any facial expressions. He might be a ghost. We don't know what he's gonna be yet. But we can go ahead and run over to James Steele and Impractical and all them. Right here. We talk to him. He's like the snarky, kind of confident, like, what do you think you're doing, kid? I love it. The animation's so good, too. And then James Steele comes in. Oh, it's James Steele's old sprite. Try to get into the gym. You don't know what a Pokemon gym is? I think his new sprite is in here. I don't know. I guess I forgot to... No, it's not. Really weird. I need to fix that. He has a new sprite. But yeah. He has some facial expressions. Most of his facial expressions are nerdy. Because Simeon wanted James Steele to kind of be a nerdy guy. But yeah. Boom. Love the work with your fan game. I appreciate it, Nixa. Appreciate it. Nixa, go back and stream to look at Kenton BC. That shit was great. We spent a lot of time on that. It's like the largest city in Pokemon fan game history. But, what I really want to show you guys is some practical stuff. But yeah, I think the emotes are really cool. It's a good alt with Gen 3 since the sprites are too small to make decent expressions like with some fan games with Gen 4 or the overworld animations of Black and White 2. Looks good. I appreciate it. But yeah, didn't already tell you to get lost. And then he kind of starts smiling while the player's telling him. So you figured it out, huh? Light years measures distance, not time. Really adds to the expression of the characters in our game. It really does. I'm really happy with it. Okay. Let's go ahead and look at Impractical now. When we get to Impractical. Aren't I great? Know what are you here for? A battle? A battle with me? Oh. Well, I guess we can battle. I'm gonna skip it. This isn't my normal team. I have to go easy on newbies. Fine, fine. Take this sand badge. Then you get the sand badge. The greatest of all towns. Well, it's a city. But fair enough. Silverfield City. Now, I'm not overusing the emotes. I'm kind of just using them in cool places. I don't want to overuse it. But yeah. There's one more thing that I have worked up the emotes to. And that's the event that happens right here. Vice President, sir, it's a pleasure to meet you. Olivia, the pleasure's all mine. Before we can even get started, I just wanted to say that your country thanks you for the work you put in. Ever since Banarium Corporate was founded, we've been working to track down Banarium like never before. And you, Olivia, have been our best worker. And then, he's not with us anymore, unfortunately, but he taught me quite the bunch about the history of Banarica and Banarium. Stand on the table. I don't know HD, but whatever. I might know the guy. And then he kind of gives that, like, irate. I love the brow raise. It really helps a lot. Happy to accept you on board here at District 19. And then he gets all stern. And then this guy comes in all stern. Vice President, sir. Before you get too far into this mess, remember those matters you had to handle with President G. Golden. Right. Well then, Olivia, we'll speak again soon. Look at that, guys. Olivia, that was Mom's name. Yep. And one more thing to show off. Oro farming Vice President. Yeah, the emotes give a lot of leeway for Oro farming. there is one more thing that I have to show off. And that's what we did with the pirate events. So let's go ahead and, so at the end of the game, at the end of the current demo that we have, oh, I have one more thing to show off too. Okay, I actually did a lot in the past few days. You guys are gonna love this shit. You're gonna love this shit, y'all. You're gonna fucking love it. Alright, so the pirate event here, from what you guys remember, Crimson and Slop team up against the protagonist here. And so Davy's like, Crimson, you killed my family. And then Crimson's like, what the fuck are you talking about? And then we go into a battle. Tasty cooked for real? I cooked. So then we go into a battle. You have to only use a couple Pokemon. I'm gonna skip the battle anyways. And then Davy's basically like, what'd you do with my family? And then Crimson's like, what the fuck's this dude talking about? Stop! I did not even know you had a family. I did not kill your family. And then right here, then who else did it? Says Davy. And then Slop. Ha! 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 Yeah! Oh, yeah! He's just, laughing. I'm not a good voice actor. What a fool you all be. Your cries, it's a wonderful sound. And then Gazer's like, you're a monster. Because Slop was the one who did it. And, then we corner Slop here. It's over, Slop. And then the Crimson Pirates are like, Crimson, come back to the ship. Because we're focused on Slop right now. Crimson's gonna disappear. It's supposed to be storming right now. I want you guys to keep that in mind. It's not storming because I clipped to get here. So it's supposed to be storming and lightning striking every couple of seconds. Your Terra ends here. Goodbye, Slop. And then a lightning strike sound's about to play because Crimson strikes us all with lightning. And then we wake up. We're in Jason's house again. I clipped here. There's 2 Jasons. There's only supposed to be 1 Jason. Jason's like, player, you're finally awake, dude. Are you okay? Do you feel alright? No, I bet. The whole squad was head-on struck by lightning. It's insane that you're all okay. Gazer was able to pull through it all, but he's been through some insane physical training. And Davy has been through it all, having come in many battles with Crimson and the storms that she brings. I didn't expect a newbie like you to be able to handle it and take it so well. No, I didn't mean that as an insult because we said thanks back. I don't know, I'm just really worried about you. I mean, you've been knocked out for 2 whole days? What? Our normal trainer wouldn't have woken up after 2 days. Everyone knows that. You've been on breaking news! Look at the TV! This is Kitten BC News. Still no follow-up on the condition of the young 18-year-old trainer that was struck by lightning during the battle between military Captain Gazer and the Ouroboros pirates. The whereabouts of Crimson and her crew are currently unknown, with many military personnel currently searching for them. And we have finally gotten to hear from Captain Gazer on the incident. And then Gazer, this is Gazer speaking on the news here. We with the Benerican military are proud to announce that we have captured 2 of the notorious Emperors of the Sea. Pirate Captain Bugsbeard and his crew are now locked behind bars in Kitten military base. The other pirate we managed to secure was Pirate Slop, the Ringing Sirens. I'm sure many of you near Benerica's western coast are happy to hear that the Ringing Sirens myth was indeed a pirate crew that would carry on no longer. During my fight with these pirates, I worked alongside my cousin Jason, who's the gym leader of Restgate City, and a young trainer named Player. Player holds incredible amounts of talent for someone so young. He basically just gloats us and says, like, the player got struck by lightning and they're not doing so well. Put your prayers towards the player. And then the Gazer's even like, I believe that with enough hard work, the player can become the next champion of Benerica. Look forward to seeing the player in the next year's Pokemon League. And then, in other news, that the captured self-proclaimed admin of Team Light is awaiting his trial at Kitten BC's courthouse. And then Jason's like, Gazer just can't shut up about you. You're a native of this land just like me. Well, I'm not fully native, but it's in my blood. Since I'm going to join in with the military on taking out those Team Light punks, I need someone to take care of this necklace. Is there any way? Of course I will. And then boom, we get the Benarium necklace. And then, hallelujah, Jason leaves. And then we get a mission status failure from General Rusha. And then, so if you guys remember, General Rusha said, I don't want the player getting involved. You're too young, you're gonna get hurt. You got hurt. So General Rushia's like, I believe one should stay professional even within such a moment. However, told you so. She's basically like, you're not involved in this anymore. You failed your mission because you got hurt. Your mission was to stay in good condition, but the player got hurt. And then we get an email from Gazer 2. He's like, yo, everyone knows you now. We're all cheering for you. And then Mom comes in. Oh my, honey, you're okay. Thank goodness. I took some time off work to come take care of you while you were out. What were you thinking taking on those pirates? You know there's people that worry about you, right? I've heard from Don in the news about the journey you embarked on after I left. Honey, your father, he would be so proud of you, but he would not approve of this whatsoever. But Nolan was just like you, always eager to stand up in the face of injustice. I already know there's nothing I can do to stop you from doing what you think is right. But remember that your mom is strong, and if you ever need help or any support, I'll be there. And then we get to ask her a question, guys! Because now we know more about what's going on in the region, and we know that the mom is working to track down Venarium. She's working for the government. So obviously the player has some skepticism. So I'm offering the player a chance to ask a question for a little bit of a lore drop. So what question do y'all think we should ask the mom? Ask about dad? How the fuck does Crimson strike you with lightning? Is she a no? Because she has a Zushi. She used her Zushi to do it. Where have you been? What happened to dad? There's a lot about dads. So what happened to dad? Oh, hun. I can guess you probably learned a lot during your journey. Different perspectives, different cultures around our region, and of course the government's stance on whether Banaga is real. I think it's important as natives to this region to respect our heritage and to not let the culture die out. As for Banaga, well, your father passed searching for it. And then we get an email from James Steele. If you remember, this is the guy at the beginning of the game that gave us the Pokephone and told us to challenge the gyms. Hey, it's been a while, hasn't it? I was in awe when I saw you on the news. It's pretty intriguing. I never knew the human body could survive a lightning strike like that. Anyways, I've got a surprise I want to show you. Come to Kenton, BC and meet me at Pokephone Corporate Building. Just ask for the big boss. Is that a P-mail? James Steele, isn't that the guy who made the Pokephone? You should go to Kenton, BC to see him. It's a beautiful city and the Pokemon League is about to start. I'm so proud of you for finding what you enjoy. I always knew you had it in you, but to think that you could become the champion, it's time for me to get back to work. I'll always be cheering for you. And now we're free to go. What do you guys think? Player sprite should change to have Lichtenberg figures. So what do you guys think? There is one more thing I need to show you guys. I did a lot. The last thing I need to show is very, very important. So, I'm gonna go up to Marlight Town real quick. So, this is the perspective. Look at it as we just, like, take everything out of what we just did into account. This is our first time going through Marlight Town. Everything's looking good. We can't use surf because we don't have surf yet. And if we go into all the buildings, there's a lot of lore. Everything in our house is waterproof. If we want to stay dry during the wet season, the only thing we can do is take the harsh trip up to Silverfield City. And then this girl in this house right here also said something. Backed after a few months or a year. Yo, Minnie, how you doing? Welcome back. We're like 50% done with the game now, Minnie. I'm showing off a bunch of stuff. Minnie, I highly recommend you rewind about 15 minutes, maybe a little longer, and watch up until this showcase. And then once you get to the end of the showcase of all the stuff that we've done, go to the beginning or like catch up and stream. Sometimes we get hit with large tropical storms that cause Marlight Town to evacuate. Then we have to rebuild all of our houses to create new memories. With that being said, guys, Marlight Town always had the lore that it can get hit with tropical storms and get flooded. So you know what I did? Do you want to know what I fucking did? After you beat the 5th gym, ladies and gentlemen, after you beat the 5th gym, you get surf. And we don't want the player to be able to surf south of Marlight Town. because that's how you get to the next area of the game. Let me go ahead and pull up the map real quick. I'll show you guys. Pokemon Potassium, graphics, pictures, map region. So we get Surf right here. This is where we get Surf, over here. We don't want to go down this area yet, and this is Marlight Town. So my idea for a roadblock was that after you get Surf, for a little while, Marlight Town, there's a huge hurricane that's hitting Marlight Town. So what happens, I'm going to go ahead and turn on the switch. We beat the 5th gym. It is now a different era of the game. And Marlight got hit with a tropical storm. So if we try to go to Marlight, we go to a flooded Marlight Town, where it's storming and everything is flooded. We can still go in the Poke Center. We can still white out here. The Poke Center's still here. We can still white out. We can still teleport here and everything. Not only that, you can see all the buildings are flooded here. Not only that, but I also flooded Marlight Forest. Because the way that you normally get to what's it called, to the next area of the game, I need to get rid of her. I don't know why she's still here. But the way that you normally get to the next area of the game is by going down here, which you need Surf to get to already, and then going down here, and then boom, that's how you get to this area of the game. You have to do it through the forest. So the way that I made it is to where while it's flooded, there's these uprooted flood things that you can't walk through. Which means you can't go to, you can't go down there. Here, I'll even show you. Let me go ahead and turn off the switch that we defeated the 5th gym, so it's not flooded no more. Let's go back into it. Boom. Not flooded anymore. Fuck. I'm gonna speed up this. Boom. Now it's not flooded anymore. We're back to normal. This is what... Yo, what's up, ugly man? This is how it normally is. There's just a little pond here. We can surf across it. We go down here, exit through here, and that'll take us to Marlight Town. I haven't put the warp in yet. But it'll take us to Marlight Town here. On this side. And when we're in Marlight Town, we can surf south, and boom, that's how we get to that area of the game. Obviously, it's not been made yet. It's time for a feast before fasting. Let's go at it for ramen. How you doing, bro? Thanks for popping in here. So what do you guys think of everything that I've done in the past few days? Did I cook? Surf in Marlight, not to go around. Nah, you have to go around into the forest first. Epic. Very good. But now I want flooded Benerica as a whole map. No, 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 no. This ain't Noah's Ark, y'all. I cooked a buffet. Bro, rewind 30 minutes into stream and watch up until the showcase ends. And then go back to the front. Worth the wait. I'm glad, guys. I'm glad you guys like it. That was a long showcase. I did a lot. So guys, I have an important announcement to make. Let me go to it real quick. I have a very important announcement to make. Shepsky Dad is one of my good friends. He's also a PokeTuber. He is releasing a video tomorrow or the next day that's shouting out CMG. So we're going to get a big influx of new people. After he shouts out CMG, we are going to be doing the gym leader vote. Which means that, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're going to start the gym leader vote on March the 28th. Or March the 29th. Somewhere around there. Congratulations, Tasty. Is it a boy or a girl? I'm not pregnant. I was almost pregnant. We had a bit of a scare. Yeah, we had a bit of a pregnancy scare. But we're not pregnant. We're not. My girlfriend and I are not pregnant. But we were almost pregnant. We got close. Or I guess we never got close, but I guess like we thought we were for a week. We didn't get close. We just kind of thought we were for a week. But with that being said, y'all, I thought you were almost pregnant. Not me. Not me. Me and my girlfriend. My girlfriend and I. We were almost pregnant. But with that being said, guys, look forward to Shepsky's dad video tomorrow. He's going to be shouting out our project. And then the gym leader vote will be a week from that video uploading. So the gym leader votes and the Fakemon votes are about to be soon. Alright, guys. I got a list of what we can do on stream today. So my options are Kenton BC indoors. We can start doing some indoors, which means we'll do some NPCs too that you guys can make. I'll just, I don't want this to be that color. I want it to be this color. And then a highlight green. So we can do Kenton BC indoors. We can do half of Route 14. Oh, god damn it. My mouse disconnected. What's up, guys? My mouse likes to do that from time to time. It's annoying. We can do half of Route 14. We can make the old Team Light base, because now we can surf to it. We can do Crystal Cave Surf in the last half of the Ruins, or the Craggle Cave Surf in the first half of the Craggle Cave Puzzle. I already did this. So this is done. I'll just put that as yellow because it's done. Or highlighted green because it's done. That looks really bad. Make it highlighted like dark green. We can do... and we also have another route to make. Which route is it? Which route is this? This is Route 19, right? Route 19. We can also make Route 19. Old Team Light Base. Must play golf with the president. Old Light Base Keela lore. How do you get the fossils? You get them in the ruins, Cactus. By solving ruin puzzles. A route above Cordelia? We're not making a route above Cordelia. There's no room up here. Pokemon Factory, my bad. We can't make a route above Cordelia. We already have too many maps as is, Jams. Boring stuff now, so all the new viewers that come from Shepsky won't be bored. That's really nice. That's really nice of you, possibly. Think Dr. Doofus needs some more lore? I don't, maybe a tiny bit. I think he's okay, though. I mean, yeah, I guess we could just make a secret area of Cordelia Town. A hidden grotto of sorts. So, if we do half of Route 14, then that means we will do south of this, right here. Which will kind of start leading into mountainous areas. Above the waterfall can be light old headquarters. So we'll do like this kind of half of Route 14 here. Just a little bit this way. Kind of push up the mountain a little bit. We have water park route, guys. Where would the flying city be? Oh, it's probably gonna be on a new map. It'll probably be like right here. In the new map. My new gym leader is Dr. Doofus. Lore sounds good. Good HD. So if we do Route 14, we can start mapping down the mountain there. If we do Kenton BC indoors, you guys can make some NPCs today. So we would be doing some indoors for Kenton BC. Fuck, why does my mouse keep shutting off, bro? It's actually getting annoying. Fuck. So we'll do some indoors here. If we do the old Team Light base, we would basically just go to Route 12 here. And we would develop up this waterfall here, which is where the Team Light base is going to be. Because the player can now surf up this waterfall. And then if we do the Crystal Cave surf in the last half of the ruins, that means we can make the rest of Crystal Cave, because we can surf up the waterfall now and go to the second half of Crystal Cave. I kind of started mapping a bit of it, but we would also do the Benarican ruins too, because the Crystal Cave goes to the ruins. So that's something we can do as well. And we can also do the Craggle Cave. I already did this, to be fair. But we can make this puzzle. We can make this Craggle Cave puzzle here. And map out the Craggle Cave rooms. I swear to fucking God if my mouse shuts off again. This is so goddamn annoying. What do I even do? How do I fix this? Hold on, guys. My mic's probably gonna disconnect for a second. Work. Mic check. Mic check. My mic working again? Cool. Alright, hopefully my mouse doesn't shut off anymore. I have a wired mouse. It still disconnects for some reason. I think it's something with my USB port. And then if we do Route 19, we would basically just do this sea route right here. In this island. A bit of this island. Maybe we can make something on the island. So what are we thinking? What do y'all want to do today? Water park route in Route 19. There's no reason to make a water park. It'll just be a lot of work. It'll be a lot of work to add nothing. There's nothing fun about going to a water park. Team Light base. I'll go ahead and put up a poll. What do today? Hinton, see indoors, and T's. We can do old Team Light HQ. Some outdoor mapping in different places. Or what were the other options? Puzzles. Puzzles. We can make some puzzles. So what are we thinking? What do we do today? North Cordelia, it would do both. Spungarium? No. Stops the player. I'm confused because the flooded map has things that are flooded that stops the player from going through to the end. That's a really good idea. What is that? I was supposed to have closed that. Who fucking redeemed that, bro? That's not supposed to be a thing anymore. We have enough spriters. I don't need to help with spriting anymore. There was a point where... The reason we had that is because there was a point where there was a lot of sprites that needed to be done at all times. But now I don't need help anymore. Okay. Of course it was you, Caleb. Alright, what's winning? Old Team Light headquarters. Okay. We'll start with that. We'll start with that. So we need to make old Team Light headquarters. Which means we need to map a bit of this more to kind of transition well up into Team Light's headquarters here. Can you this? Boop. 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 Kind of do the same thing on the other side. Except this side have double stacked. Nice. Okay. And then I just move this rock. Cool. Let's go ahead and make the new Team Light headquarters. So the width doesn't have to be that big. We blind, we can't see. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. We don't need to make it like 30 big. Height of 25. It's not going to be that. Team Light head. Abandoned HQ. So now we can have Calais come in here. To go to the hidden part of the light base. Yeah, I know. That was the plan. Calais will now have a side quest. Boom. Boom. Where is it at? Just past it. Here it is. Go. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Ba-da-ba-boom, boom. 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 This will be right here. Boom. Boom. And then this is where Team Light headquarters is going to be. Nice. This is gonna go up a little more. Try to like right there. And then we're gonna need some land. I don't know what land I'm gonna use though. Maybe just this. That works. And then give me some pawn tiles. Yep. Nice. And then the entrance to the Team Light headquarters can be right here. Let's go. So we can probably use this. And then maybe some Team Light symbols on the side, right? I'm on mobile, so I have to manually type it. Wait, what do you mean? I'm confused. Miles planned. Or maybe Miles got Calais to do it. And that's why we catch Calais in here. On bubbles. I don't know what you're talking about, Dan. Don't put Team Light logo. A 1x1 and a 2x2 version. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. We could use those. I don't know. Do you guys think that Renalock or Team Light would advertise Team Light on the front of their hidden base. To be fair, it's abandoned. Fair enough. Well, it kind of just got abandoned. It wasn't that long ago that it got abandoned. So maybe nothing here. But let's go ahead and make inside. How big do you guys think the old base should be? It should be smaller, right? I feel like it should be some smaller. Also, I need to push all this down a couple pixels. Give me a second, guys. Fix the inside tile set so we can actually map this out. Interior general. Smaller. Zekachad said massive. L for
We're
Team Light.
fucking Americans! That means nobody fucking stops us! We want our dick sucked, we get our dick sucked! That's what an American does! Ask the fucking pilgrims!
2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, I think. I hope that's right. We'll do the pledge. Give me just a sec, though. Put that on there more. Oh, I put it down too far. I gotta put it up 2 pixels. 2. 2. Try it now. Nice. Cool. What kind of game are you making? A Pokemon game? Ninjaver, I recommend that you watch the second latest video and the latest video to understand what's going on here. Could be the guy who studied Ice Virus and New Community Bond north of Cordelia Town. Maybe. Also, Ninjaver, this is the city that we built. The capital city. Just thought I'd show it off since you're new here. I need you to see that we're legit. And yes, the game's playable. You can download the demo that goes up to the 5th gym right now if you want to. But watch those videos first. I love you. Okay. Go back to what we were doing. So the abandoned headquarters. Tasty flexing on the newbie. While you're... Light Grunt should show up because he forgot they changed location. What do you guys think about HD's idea? It's been like months and months and months since they changed location. Do you think an old Team Light member would still show up? You redacted the I love you. Oh, he meant to say I love it. I love you was funny. That was funny though. Okie dokie. Let's go ahead and make the Team Light base. So we need some good walls for the Team Light base. It is built into a mountain. Let's go ahead and put up some wall ideas. We got that wall. That's a pretty good wall. I'm not opposed to using this wall. It looks very base-like. Very serious shit's going on here. What other walls do I have? What about the pledge? Oh yeah, I do gotta do the pledge. I can't stand up for it, unfortunately. I don't want to fuck up my camera. But we'll do the pledge. I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United Region of Banerica and to the bananas for which they stand. One nation under Banaga, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. If it's abandoned, the walls and everything should have visible tear. It's only been abandoned for a few months though, Ralph. What are some other walls we can use? I mean, we could use these walls here. These have, like, are kind of stained up. Maybe we could use these walls on the old one, these on the new one. I like these, though. I think these look really good. We can also make it rock, because it's built into the rock. Or we could do this. Alright, those are some wall options. Here, I'll organize them better. Alright. What walls do you guys want to use? Top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right. What is the region based off? Vaguely based off America. Like all of America, not just New York. Top left. Bottom left. Turnable walls. The wild guess ninjav. Top left. Ninjav, we do literally have Florida right here. Florida's quite literally just here. Our guess is that Unova is the neighboring region up in the top right. Around these mountains here. Some shit like that. California, we kind of have that. I mean, I don't know. This isn't really California. This is the Banerican jungle. It's kind of like our own thing. This is the Washington, D.C. of our region. This is the New England of our region. It's like Washington, D.C., New England. This is like Arizona, Nevada, and all that. Kind of like Texas-ish. Kind of. Like Western Texas. Unova is DLC. No, 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 no. This is like the Rocky Mountains. Think like Colorado and shit. This is Florida. This is like Louisiana, Alabama, and all that. And I guess this is like Midwest. This right here is kind of like Kentucky. Or like the country. It's like Georgia. I guess like Georgia's right here. And then this right here is kind of our own thing. All of this is kind of our own thing. And then this is all our own thing too. Aldea is the Iberian Peninsula. This is kind of all our own thing right here. I don't know what this, I don't know what this is. And this is also, yeah, like our own thing. I mean, I guess this is just forests. Forests. Maybe Mexico. I don't know. It's not actually like Mexico, but like. That's kind of like the idea. A big continent right here. And then this is like connecting into a bigger continent down here. But this is not Mexico. This is just the native land. It's the native land. This is like the starting town. Science lab wall. I don't know what to use. I feel like since it's abandoned, we could just use those walls. It's the easiest to use. And then for floors, just shit like this, I guess. Kind of back and forth between these kinds of floors. Something like that. But we could do this as well. I don't really like that though. I think that's better. So what looks better? That definitely looks a lot better. second one. That looks a lot better. I mean, I guess this and that works. We'll do this, because it is abandoned. We need to keep in mind it is abandoned. There's not much going on here. So this will be the entrance. It'll go into a bit of a hallway. So what would be in this Team Light base? What do we need? Obviously, no one's living here, so there's not going to be cubbies and beds and shit. Make it a bit mazy. It's got to be kind of a smaller base. And then they outgrew it. Because of the amount of Team Light members. We can go ahead and start off with something like this. Why would there be a front desk? An empty storage room would make sense, yes. So we can have the empty storage room be over here. Empty storage room right here. We need a place where Renaloc's gonna preach. Renaloc will probably preach at like a big room in the end. Right here. It's kind of a big room here. An abandoned office. Alright, so we got a storage area. Old leftover documents for lore. Bathrooms. Bathrooms do make sense. Bathrooms do indeed make sense. We'll have the bathroom be here. Bathroom there. It'd be like this. Bathroom. Bathroom don't even need to be that big. Janitor's closet. There'd be no reason that we could go in the janitor's closet. Own personal playground. Yo, well, do y'all think that this is Keela's old, like, new playground? Archives? So Renalog does need an office, like an office. I feel like this being an office, Renalog's office, right here, makes a lot of sense. And probably a computer room, maybe? Computer room right here. And then something here. What would be here? About Team Light's motives. That's the thing. I don't think Renaloc would leave anything behind, though. He wouldn't be dumb. Because everybody knows that Team Light's base is on Route 12 now. These aren't abandoned. Like, it's not a secret that this is here. Grunt training grounds. Actually, that's dope. I like that. Grunt training grounds here. Cool. Let's go put our walls down. So if it's not abandoned anymore and Keela's using it as her own personal playground because she's a kid, do you guys think it'd be pretty cleaned up or not? Both a training and cafeteria ground? Okay. Why would a kid clean up? I guess you got a good point, yeah. Probably be pretty trashed. Okay. So the bathrooms definitely has these stinky walls. No reason why the bathroom wouldn't have stinky walls. Okay. Where are my floors? That's what I'm looking for here. A chalkboard up here would make a lot of sense. Renalock is a teacher of sorts. Okay. Okay. Yep. Dark, 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 dark. Alright, nice. We got something. Nah. That don't look good. Do this. Okay. We got our base laid out. Their new base is already at the golf course. Not actually abandoned, like they made it look abandoned and sent another HQ, but if you put something, you'd see an entrance to where they're at. Drop the item when using the bathroom and it conveniently stayed there until you found it. What? I mean, that's funny. Okay. What do we need now? What would you find in a Team Light base? Yeah, that is something that Pokemon games have, Ninjaver. We're doing mapping right now. We'll do events and stuff after. I really can't think of much to actually place down. I would place down computers, but I imagine that all their computers are, like... They probably took all their computers with them. I don't see why they would keep them behind. Maybe they left the printer. They would take the printer. There's literally nothing in here. Okay. The battle thing inside the training ground. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I guess, like, they'd need machines for shit. Maybe this is their air conditioning. I don't know. We have that little battle thing. Ah, shit, it's uncentered. Never mind. I ain't gonna use it if it's uncentered. Maybe I'll just put a mat down. One mat there. Then one mat on the other side. That's good enough. Broken generator. I guess a broken generator works. I don't really know what a generator looks like. I guess it could just be this shit. The generator could probably be in the storage room. You can just say that it's broke when you talk to it. What else would be in here? Why the carpet has gender difference? It's red side and blue side for training. Pokemon battle training. Alright, I guess I can put the toilet here. Where's the toilet at? Somewhere. Where you at, toilet? Here it is. Toilet there. We need a sink. Maybe a trash can. And then take the trash can with them. Sink. Trash can. Up's idea is great and very much Pokemon. I can't make exploded walls, Miles. What's Tough's idea? Broken vending machine with a note on it. Says something about how it is too broken to take with them. Interact a second time, it would shake and dispense potion or something like that. If I have a vending machine tile set. Vending machine, are you in here? I don't think I have one in here. I'm just gonna waste time trying to find it. Would be up here. Yeah, I don't think I have one. Make a table and a chair for the boss. Oh yeah, we still gotta do that. So obviously there's gonna be crates and shit. An empty storage room, but there's not gonna be much. Maybe just a couple things here and there. And I guess the big boss still has his couch with his table, but nothing's there. I imagine Renowak would just be like, I can just get a new table. What's a good table? Unlock. A good big boss table. Good big boss table. Honestly, even this is fine. That right there, that works. And then I think I have a... Yeah, here we go. I have a fallen over a plant right there. Here where the detective lives, truly a genius move. It's funny. Maybe a couple books. Maybe one book. God, what else would there be in here? Really trying to think here. Statues next to the couch. I feel like something like that they would have taken with them too. Anything that I can think of that actually be in Team Light's base, they would have just taken with them. We gotta have shit laying around. The reason why they want it. Have some shit laying. It's kind of trash. Weird bits of metal. I mean, those are... It's not really metal. It's just like weird bits of metal here. Okay. So there's some shit now. Okay. For Among Us costumes? Why would they have Among Us costumes? God. This is a lot harder than I thought it'd be. Not gonna cap. Okay, I'll put that on the table. Oh, Among Us costumes here because this is Keela's playground. Why would they would just have a storage room in the gym? Here doesn't make sense. Okay. Maybe some stuff here can be useful. Little shit on the walls. Books laying on the ground everywhere. Would they have lockers? I guess lockers would make sense, wouldn't it? Cool, we got something to place down. That the lockers is something they want to take with them. Guess that would be right here, wouldn't it? We got some lockers. I like those lockers better. Oh my god, this is so cool. What if we have this here for no reason? Just because it's cool looking. What about that there for no reason? Is this the gym? No. This is the abandoned evil team base. Some shit right here. No, that doesn't look good. This looks like an abandoned base to me. I really can't think of anything else to add. Other than, yeah, a bunch of trash on the floor, but like... I don't know. What trash do I have? What could be considered trash? Or junk? I don't really have a pile of junk anywhere. This is kind of all playing cards and like drinks, which I guess could work. Let's be on layer 1. I guess playing cards and drinks works. I don't know what any of that is, but sure. Check it around. Anything that looks like gunk. Now we need like stains on the floor, which I think Rowlev gave me some stains and stuff that we could use. We need a hidden Luxembourg that if you get lost does nothing. What do you mean? Also, Zach, how you doing, man? What types are the gyms? Aiden, I recommend you watch the video on our channel. Alright, I guess we could put a safe here, but if you try to interact with it, it'll be empty. I don't need empty barrels for anything. We have cabinets. Put a cabinet there and a cabinet there. Maybe they just didn't take cabinets. Why would they? So what? That's the thing that we don't really understand right now. What is Team Light doing? And what would they be doing? Just a trading card in the safe. Didn't seem like researching Binarium. Yes. Well, not really. They kind of already cracked all that. Kind of know how it works now already. Be just a sec. Sorry guys, I'm back. They would have like a bookshelf, right? like, they would have bookshelves of, like, old Mongolian texts. However, the bookshelves are supposed to be empty. Because obviously, they would have taken the bookshelves, too, then. 9 to 5 office. First gym is a rock or ground type. It's ground. It's ground. Trying to recruit more members. Books would be burned most likely, yeah. Oh my god. Do you think we should have a painting of Dad? It's a painting of Dad. Nolan. Of the player's dad. That's not something that Team Light needs to hide. Or needs to take with them. In fact, it's something that... like... I have an idea! I have an idea! You guys remember this guy? Let's have him standing here. And then he slowly disappears. And then he disappears when you try to get close to him. That'd be crazy. So when the player steps on this tile here, player touch. Hold on, what's this event? Nolan? This guy is Nolan. I have decided it here. You guys know I'm cooking. I don't need approval from y'all. This guy is Nolan. It's his ghost. So the guy that shows up at the beginning of the game and halfway through and gives that speech to the player, it's him. It's Nolan. It's his ghost. It's the player's dad. So when the player steps right here, it's gonna set the move route for Nolan to change opacity. And kind of slowly disappear. Two frames. 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 Wait for move's completion. And then it'll set a switch. Nolan disappears. And then he disappears. Ninjaver, this is not the Team Light base. This is an abandoned Team Light base. Yeah, I don't really agree with having a battle with Ghost Dad. Are we here alone or with another character? We kind of planned on us being here with Calais. But does it actually make sense? Or yeah, maybe Kilo can show in for a second. Knows our mom, apparently. Yeah. Yeah, I know HD. I know that. It's some old paper. It's some old paper. It's some old papers, but nothing important is written on them when you talk to that. Alright, the notes next to Nolan's painting, what should they say? Oh, Aiden, it goes ground type, steel type, dark type, dragon type, electric type. And then we're voting on the 6th gym here soon, in the next, in the next week. Ninjaver, that don't make sense, bro. Unfortunately. I appreciate you being here. Miles and Everett with his mission. Trusting Miles and Everett with his mission. Inappropriate language and disrespecting YouTube's law code? What do you mean, Corlane? Leads you to the painting like he's trying to help you find the truth. Something about him being Team Light's creator or something. The founder of Team Light. The founder of Team Light lost his life in the battle against injustice. The founder of Team Light lost his life in the battle against injustice. There's a bunch of sticky notes with prayers to the founder of Team Light. Bunch of sticky notes with prayers to the founder of Team Light. Note about how the player looks familiar. Antoine, that's not bad at all. A young kid named, or a young boy. We'll do a gender thing. So it can like be on the gender thing. Backstory, how he died. We already know how he died. Ninjaver, you should play the game, dude. It'd catch you up on everything, so you have a good idea of what's happening. But we already have a backstory on how he died, so and it's kind of forced. We just don't know that that's him, I guess. Because the government calls him Nolik Oh, you don't have a PC? That sucks. You can play it on phone, but it has to be on Android. The government knows who Nolik is, or like, the government calls him Nolik. You are and listens to Miles. Nolan wouldn't agree with that. Nolan wouldn't want his kid involved. That's not in his character. We already established that. So I need to gender code this. Where's gender at? Gender. If gender... Oh, wait. Gotta do a conditional branch. If gender equals 2, it'll do a certain text. Else. Boom. So, a young girl named /PN looks eerily familiar. Looks eerily familiar. She's the dark-haired. She's a dark-haired native that wears mostly yellow. Usually has her hair up in a ponytail. Is ponytail one word or two words? I feel like it's one word, right? Do you have a note? She could possibly be our founders. ... Just so it doesn't fully give it away. And then if it's boy, it'll be a young boy named player. Looks eerily familiar. He is brown-haired. Usually has a yellow hat on with blue sunglasses. He could possibly be their founders. So this is like a little hint. Talking to that's like just a bit of a hint. He could possibly be ... So just he could possibly be ... 6th gym flying? I think that's gonna be the 7th gym, Aiden, and that's not up to me. You can submit your own gym leaders. I think giving an item would work. Carry over to the next version. Just want to make sure before playing it. It depends on how much we change the script. I can guarantee that if you play it now, there's gonna be 1 to 2 times that you're gonna have to reset. How do I get it on Android, the game? I can't help you with that. I recommend asking someone in the Discord, Ninjaver. Brings up a full screen image of it. That's when you stop looking at it. The ghost is gone. That's not really eerie though, HG. That's kind of like very in your face. That's like really in your face. 7 since it won't be in the Sky Islands. That is true. We are gonna have Sky Islands. I guess here it's a book on old Mongolian history. Nothing in here on the trash can. The crate is empty, or we don't even need to have anything when you talk to that. No reason. When you talk to this, it can say it looks like a generator, but it's no longer running. Looks like a generator, but it's no longer running. It's a fuse box. Is fuse box one word or 2 words? I hate. It's 2 words. It's a fuse box, but it looks sketchy to touch. Your generator running. Alright, what do you guys think should be written on the chalkboard? What was the last thing that they wrote on the chalkboard? Probably something to do with either Pride and Team Light or something to do with moving locations. Praise Banaga. Stick to the plan. The hints when they'll move. That would be evidence though, Miles. The last thing they needed to move, and at the end it says remember to wipe away. You would just use the chalkboard because she's a kid. That's valid. For maybe something to do with like believe. Like believe. Believe. There's also some kids' drawings. There's also some kids' doodles around. The word believe. Okay, that works. And then if you talk to the safe, it's an old safe that's partially open. It's an old safe that's partially open. It looks like it's empty. Okay. I think we got a lot here, not gonna lie. Aiden, my friend, the regional bird is partially based off a peacock. Partially. That's our regional bird. So I guess if you talk to the locker, it could just be... It's a locker with the Team Light logo. And I'll get the Team Light logo so we can put them on the lockers. Alright. Let me get a couple tiles that would look really good here. And then we're done. Pokemon Potassium. Graphics. Tile sets. Outside 2. Alright, these tiles would look really good here. Is there an easy place I can put them? Right there looks good. Damn it. There we go. Go ahead and save that. Had a love story in the lockers. I don't know what you're saying, Aiden. That emoji is too small. Aiden, we have a Pokédex, my friend. You could just check. Alright, so we got all this mud that we can use to make it look a bit more grimy. And then we're done here. Nice. Okay. This looks really good. Fuck. So that can like go on the walls actually. Looks really good on the wall. I can put the Team Light logo on them. Alright, and then we can put the Team Light logo on these lockers here. That looks a little weird, not gonna lie. Team Light logo on the lockers looks a little weird. Whatever, it's funny. It has charm. And then we can have them big on the walls, I guess. Maybe not. We'll have them big in here. How about that? Look at that. LOL. I kind of saw that. Can you find Pokemon in here? No. Okay, guys. Some building exits I can use. that. Alright, what does everybody think about the Team Light base? Yo, Whimsies, how you doing? You guys think about the abandoned Team Light base? It looks dirty. It doesn't look the best. I don't think it needs to, though. It is abandoned. It's not supposed to look pretty. So I think it's fine. I think maybe I could have less professional looking tables here. Like wood tables, just like that. Oh, do I have smaller ones? Looks like shit. Not gonna cap. I want something that looks even worse. Like boom, that. That's perfect. That's fine. Used to look more dusty. I think it's pretty fucking dusty looking, not gonna cap. It's pretty dusty. They took most of their chairs with them. It looks awesome. Ninjaver, I think you're behind. Remnants of the investigation. I feel like this is remnants of the investigation. Only baby Pokemons. I don't think that works, Miles. Or even is Eviolite. Eviolite. Fuck. That doesn't help me either. Oh, 40? I don't know. I don't think I can do that. I don't know how the Eviolite code works or how to mimic it. Or giving an item would make sense though. Alright. So how is Kalei gonna appear? Maybe she'll stop the player on the way back from going here. It's like the player goes here by themselves, then tries to walk out. Keela, I know. Oh, I'm not doing items right now, Don. Yo, Ninjaver, thanks for subbing, bro.
Thank you for subscribing.
I think she'd recognize the player. I feel like she'd somewhat recognize the player. Just sleeping on the floor. Sleeping on the floor is funny to me. Guys, isn't Kila's secret base at the well, though? Aren't we supposed to be able to dive down the well? And her base is down there? Why would she be hanging out in the Team Light base? Because it's cool to explore. I really can't think of a reason why she'd be here, though. Because she is supposed to be at the gym right now. She is like the temporary gym leader. My HQ is her playground. That's why we'd scold her. There, because she can destroy things. It was Keela. I haven't been able to see that part. It's the third gym girl. She's one of the gym leaders for the third gym. I don't know. There's no ideas that are striking me that y'all are coming up with that makes sense. Yeah, we're not doing that, Ninjaver. Their Pokemon for the gym. So she trained alone. Yes, Don. I don't know why I'm calling you Don. Are you Dan Gaming? Dan Gaming makes more sense. Watching too much Don da Don. Don da da don da don don da don don da don da don da don da don da don. Honestly, I imagine Keela just kind of appears right when you walk in. You don't have to go and find her. Also, I'm gonna go ahead and do the warp. You were pronouncing it wrong. Well, I realized I was pronouncing it wrong. Okay. So I do need to make all these the right exit arrow. So the warp works. I really think that she just should just appear when you walk in. Because think about it this way. Keela is strong. She would probably just sprint down. She can probably hear the player coming. And she'll just sprint down. Basically like, ah! Who's intruding? Dad, oh, it's you. I like that. We'll do that. How about that? So we'll put her right here. I'm going to name her Keela. We'll have an auto run event. When the player enters the map, we're gonna hear, Dad! And then Keela is gonna be running really fast at the player. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Fuck. I count right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then she says, "Oh, it's you." Alright, what's she gonna say to the player? From our perspective, we enter a hidden cave. Keela's here. Why is light logo all over? How did you find this place? I don't think she'd be worried about that. I really don't think she'd be worried. Barely realized you were here. She's not worried, just curious. I don't think she'd be curious. I don't think it's really gonna click in her brain that other people are different from her. Yeah, she's a kid. She's like 10. Well, she thought it was her dad at first. Do you think she calls Miles daddy or dad? Should she say my dad or my daddy? My papa? Aiden. Aiden, that is the first message that I've seen from you in a while. Maybe you're being, because I'm scrolling up and I don't see any other messages from you. So I think YouTube is not sending your messages through for some reason. It's in the Discord, Aiden. Finally, it went through. He's yelling at it to say Papa. My Papa and I train here sometimes when he visits back home. My Papa and I train here sometimes when he visits back home. So that's why I thought you were him. Well, she's running at the player. She just kind of says, Dad. I feel like she should say, Are you up to no good? Are you up to no good? My Papa and I train here sometimes when he visits back home, so I thought you were him. And then she's like, Are you up to no good? Hey, Gazer, how you doing? After dog, she wouldn't be scared. She's strong. This isn't a well place to visit. Oh no, my camera died. That means chat died too. Fuck! That's how I look at chat. God damn it. Now I can't look at chat. Well, that's not good. Okay. Chatless behavior? I literally have nothing to look at chat on. Aiden. It's under the section that says Pokedex. I don't... What do I do? Fuck. Give me a second. Give me a sec, guys. I might be able to get it to work. No, I can see you guys now. Restart stream, perhaps? I don't need a restart stream. My sleepy time. Good night. Good night, HD. Hi, Antoine. We've run into a bit of an issue. This is fucking stupid, dude. I don't have anything else to look at chat on. Like, I literally have nothing else. You're still streaming? I might have to let my phone charge and do a second stream. Alright, guys. That's what I'm gonna do. Hashtag tasty raid. Let's hit a fat tasty raid. I should be back in an hour or two. I just gotta let my fucking phone charge. And we'll be back in like an hour or two. We'll do like another hour. Just hashtag tasty raid. I will send y'all to another stream. That stream's gonna be dope. And I want y'all to hit him with a fat raid. With that being said, y'all, hit him with a fat tasty raid. I love you guys. We'll probably be back in like an hour or two. Even if you don't want to hang out in the other stream, that's fine. Just still hit him with the hashtag tasty raid, I guess. Sounds good. I'll see y'all. Bye, Miles. Bye, Antoine. Bye. Bye, Dan Gaming. I couldn't see that username for a second. Alright. I'm redirecting y'all over there.